Hi everyone, today I'm doing something a little different. I wanted to do a special video for you. We reached 5,000 subscribers earlier this week, so I sent out a message and a special video asking for questions. I do get questions from time to time, and I answer as many of the comments that I can, but I wanted to do something special that was just solely for that purpose, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll try to be as quick as I can. If the video gets too long, maybe we'll break it up into two, but we're going to celebrate. We got some champagne. So, pardon me while I open this. If you want to join me at home, if you're able to drink, if you're of age. If not, milk or Kool-Aid's just fine. So I did get a number of responses for the Q&A. So I don't know that I'm going to do this in any kind of order. I'll try to pour so you can see. This is Veuve Clicquot. This is probably my favorite champagne. Not too expensive. Not too cheap, but not too expensive. Cheers, and thank you again for all your support. Nice. All right, where to start? Okay, so this is going to be a lot of talking, so how did you get started in this? That's the first question. Well, to be honest, there was a time where I didn't know what reaction videos were, and the first time I saw or heard of a reaction video, I'm like, is this really a thing? Somebody wants to watch somebody else watching a video? Then cut to me in this cycle of trying to find Superfruit videos where people have reacted to the Frozen medley. That was the first experience I'd had with anybody from Pentatonix, and it really kind of blew me away. And I was, kind of just playing around one day in Photoshop, and I just all of a sudden I had like some channel art, and I thought, well, I've got a camera. I kind of dabble in photography a little bit, so. And I had a little bit of lighting knowledge. I didn't have any real equipment for video at the time, so I just pulled up a couple desk lamps, set up the camera, and just turned it on. And I rewatched the Frozen medley from Superfruit. And actually, I just kind of went back and watched my first video for the first time. So look for that, and it's a cringe fest for sure. But that's how it got started. And before I knew it, I was off and running. So the second question, what made you start a reaction channel? Well, that's kind of why. I was surprised more than anyone that I actually even enjoyed watching reaction videos. And I even said this, I think, in one of my other thank you videos. It's kind of just sharing a common experience, and it's like turning to your best friend and saying, hey, look what I love. You love it too. And that's kind of, the whole point, is just sharing it with your friends. So, and 5,000 subscribers, woohoo, yeah, woohoo. Thank you. All right, so the next question, how did you discover Pentatonix? Well, when I first saw the Superfruit video, the Frozen medley, I didn't know that they were part of a bigger group. I had never seen the sing-off, and I kind of kept noticing suggestions popping up for these sing-off performances, and even some reactions to those performances. I'm like, well, maybe there's something to it. So that was my first introduction to Pentatonix, was Superfruit. Let's see. When did you and Phil meet, and were you friends before starting your channels? Love your soft heart that speaks to a lot of people. Never stop showing it. Thank you. No, we weren't friends. I started my channel probably back in March. And it wasn't long after I received a message from Phil, and he's okay with me telling this story. I've already cleared it with him. But he just, kind of gave me a nice compliment, said, I really liked your videos, and was curious of what kind of equipment I used in the setup. He thought the quality looked really good, and he was interested also in maybe starting a channel, and that's kind of how it started. We just kind of bonded over the techie, nerdy side of making videos, and that's how we became friends. So the next question is, why did you decide to collab with Phil? Well, I hadn't really seen anybody do a collaboration reaction, and I'd seen people I kind of have like friends on or family members on, and that's always cool. And one of the hardest things about making these videos, and this is just my point of view, but talking to a camera, and now I've gotten a little bit more comfortable. I'm not quite as much of a robot as I used to be. Maybe I feel like I'm trying to improve anyway, and I just thought it would be kind of a neat idea if we could get two people to have a little bit of back and forth, someone to have actual dialogue with. And my problem is when I watch a video, my brain just gets so scrambled by the awesome things that I've just witnessed that I'm just speechless, and I'm ending the video and saying thank you. And so, but anyway, we had worked on it for a little while. There was ideas of using special software where two people, we don't live close to each other, so it was going to have to be remotely, and it just got to be so complicated, trying to do reaction videos, because we have to have two people watching the same video at the same time and both recording both sides of it, and then find a way to get all that into one video. It was just mind-numbing, but it all worked out, and we were able to do it, and I hope you enjoyed them. Let's see. Do you watch any other reactors or want to collab with more? I do. When I first started, I think some of the most watched collabs or reactors were probably House of Herbs. I really like Sam's videos. I guess she's been on a hiatus for a while. I hope you come back, Sam. If you see this, we miss your reactions. But life takes over, and most of us have full-time jobs and families, and that comes first. So, but I like House of Herbs, and also Old Dog React. I think they were called Old Dogs React. They've changed their name, but Mary and her husband or boyfriend, I'm not sure if they're married, but I really enjoyed their videos a lot, and I think they've been on a hiatus too. But I watch other reactors all the time. I'm just like you guys. I want to see other people watching the stuff that I love. And as far as like I said, collaborations, it'd be great. It's kind of technically challenging. That's all I can say. If you're not in the same spot, it's kind of hard to do. Let's see. You posted a selfie, I think, on Facebook that hinted at being a doctor. What area of medicine do you practice? Well, I'm not a doctor. I do work in healthcare. I work in neurology, actually. I am a neurotech, for lack of better explanation. And I think that was actually on Instagram. I think the photo. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll leave all that. That's always in the descriptions below. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I try to be more active than I have been in the past. Let's see. Are you a singer or musician? Because I see you know about singing for the expressions on your face. And also Lady Gaga said that in her next album, she would sing different genres such as pop, dance, rock, soul, country, electronic, folk, funk. Your thoughts on it? Yeah, I sing in the car. I've never been part of a musical group or choir or anything like that, but I pay attention, and I do appreciate good vocal skills. There's another question coming out that I've read. 3 facts about myself that nobody knows. Well, this is probably one of them, is that I don't really listen to the radio. I mean, maybe that's evident in my videos, I don't know. But I don't listen to the radio much. I think I kind of got soured on popular music because it just kind of seems there for a while is kind of, where did all the talent go? And I know that there's talented people out there, and I don't mean to start people screaming, but when I found these guys, it's just them and their voices that just really spoke to me, and here we are. Is there something you're interested in reacting to but haven't got the chance? Sure. I don't know that I can name anything right off bat. I mean, there's always, great new suggestions, and, that's one of the things about, reacting to videos is, I mean, if you're going to be spending that much time do it, you want to watch something that you love, and I know that I'll love Pentatonix. I know I love any of their videos, probably any of the Superfruit videos. I've found some newer people along the way, thanks to your suggestions. Like Twins, I love. Morissette Amon is just, I mean, she's just, words can't describe her. She's really that good. And so that was a big surprise. I wasn't expecting that one. Music from other countries can be kind of lost over here in the States. And so I really appreciate all of the suggestions that I get from different countries, because even though I can't get to every one of them, doesn't mean I don't want to. It's sometimes you have to take a chance, and every once in a while it'll pay off to be something spectacular, and she was definitely one of them. So I hope I answered that. I see we're running long already. Well, yeah, I may break this up into a couple videos, but let's do a couple more maybe. Rob, hello. What makes you feel inspired? What can move you? Well, clearly some songs and musics and performers and music can definitely move me. What makes me feel inspired? Art makes me feel inspired. People who are creative, or creativity in of itself, I think inspires me. Not to be corny, but I mean acts of kindness. People who root for the underdog, they inspire me. Just to name a few. Okay, so that brings us to, do you cry all the time? I do. It can be embarrassing. Or is it music? Oh, wait. Or is it music that does it to you? Mostly, maybe. Music that does it to you. Here's the thing. When you turn the camera on yourself, it's hard to feel natural doing it, if that makes sense. And so when you can get lost when you can forget that the camera's there, and you can forget however many of you might watch the video, and you can focus. That's what I try to do with my videos, is I just try to focus on what I'm watching. My reaction is what it is. If it's just me just sitting there nodding my head and blinking, that's my reaction. I know a lot of you have noticed that I don't talk during the video. I'm not a critic. I don't, usually critique the way people look, or the way, something's made. If it catches, my eye, then maybe I might mention it. But I'm not a critic, and I don't try to pretend to be. I like what I like, and I hope you enjoy watching them. But no, I don't cry all the time. Seems like I've done a lot of crying lately, but no. Some really good songs have come my way, and I guess, when the mood's right, let her flow. So, okay, well, why don't we leave it there for this video, and we'll pick it up again. We're not done. We still have some more to do, and I hope you're enjoying watching it, and we're going to continue having champagne, so come back and join me for the second one. I'll see you soon.